Hello everybody, it's me, your favorite Giraffe Factor Ree, and we're playing Banished, and I have something to tell you. I just recorded an entire episode, and at the end of it, the town of Aftermath all starved, no matter what I was doing. So, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I definitely am doing something wrong. And I just can't figure it out at the moment. So, I think we're just gonna have to start again and not have so many ridiculous plans on the future. We need to like focus really hard on surviving only, which I don't really know how to do, so we'll find out. What should we name our new town? New town should be called Forestmouth. Yeah, sweet. Change train size back to medium for no particular reason, just in case there was something that was like messing me up. Like, I don't know, like if the terrain size really changes much or something. Okay, starting in a nice little spot actually, kind of like it. Okay, well, let's get to work. Why don't you guys... Oh, here, I'd like my information window. Why doesn't everybody cut down all of these trees? Go on then, get to work. Are you all gonna do that? Are you? Are you actually going to do that or not? Okay, you are. You are. Alright. Okay, very good then. We'll get all those trees, and we'll fill up our entire inventory. And then we're going to build some houses. Let's build some houses over here. Boom, boom, boom. House time. Get in those houses. Okay, quit being homeless and get in the houses. Go make your houses, would you? Okay, very good, very good. I guess we need builders specifically for that. Let's do 2 builders, shall we? And, well, let's make 4 builders, because everybody should have a job at the moment. And immediately, let's try to do something stupid, like make an orchard or something. Screw fishing, okay? Fishing, like, no one's ever made enough fish for me to care, okay? If we make a gatherer's hut... No, screw the gatherer's hut. Let's make a hunting cabin, shall we? Let's make it... I think we'll put a forester's lodge over there. And let's put the hunting cabin up here, shall we? Because if we expand, we might go this way, or like across the river this way. I guess we actually have to get over here, don't we, in order to get the trader. So yeah, let's put the hunting cabin up here and just not go north from our position, but expand west instead. So let's make a hunting cabin, because they'll make us a bunch of venison and a bunch of leather, and we'll be able to, you know, like not totally die all at once, maybe, if we're lucky. So... I don't know. We'll see about that one, but you need to get stones, because you're not going to have enough stone to do that stuff. Get that stone, and then get that iron. Oops, missed one. Awesome. Now go about your business, people. Oh, right. Another thing that's important is to make pastures? No. To make... crops. Yeah, okay. How big can the place be? 15 by 15. That's a really big field. Let's just make like one really big 15 by 15 field. Right there. There we go. We'll get that done. It just needs some junk removed, and then it can be a true place, right? We'll put a couple of farmers on that, and we'll put some people on the hunting lodge, and we'll create a wood chopper. So we only have a couple of firewood. We still need more houses, I guess. Let's get ourselves a wood chopper. It's always a necessary person. And we'll put that right there. Bam. Everything is happening now. Everything always seems so smooth at the beginning. No matter what's happening, I suppose. What do you need? You only need logs and stone, and then you can be built. Okay. You need stuff removed, and that's all you need. So why don't you people remove that stuff? And done. Okay, cool. So now we can do beans. Beans and cabbage. Let's do beans. And then let's make a farmer. Oops, I already had that window open. Farmer. Let's make... We can have 4 people on that. Let's put 2 on it. No, let's put 4 on it. Let's focus. Focus on the production of things. This is almost done. It just needs some more effort put into it. Now go, effort. Make the effort, guys. Starting in late spring. Hopefully they've got enough time. Okay. Oh, those beans really sprout up like beans, huh? Alright, there. Let's see here. What do we need? We need, what is that called? Hunter. There we go. Hunter. We need at least 1. I've had good luck with 1 hunter before. I've gotten like 700 a season from that. So let's just hope that that works, shall we? And what else? We need that woodcutter assigned. Woodcutter. There we go. We should have a forester over here, but let's talk about that later. Why don't we grab this stone in here? Because we're going to be going that way anyway. Okay. Very good then. That is one hell of a crop field. Look at that big old bean field. That's awesome. So many people are still homeless. 10 people are still homeless. How's that even possible? Why is everyone living here when they could all live in, like... Oh, because there's 3 children in there. Okay. So 10 people are still homeless. I feel like that's, like, inaccurate, but... Okay, so... Still build... Why don't we build a couple of stone houses, because they will be easier to maintain. Anyway, we've got the resources for it right now, so let's do that. What's our breakdown of people look like? Farmer, builder is the main, and then we have a hunter and a woodcutter. So we've got farmers, builders, woodcutter, hunter. Awesome, okay. So, kind of super basics action going on here. We need them to all be able to harvest all of that. I'm not sure when you harvest beans though, so I'm just gonna let them do it. See when they start, I suppose. What? Food is low. Great, of course. Food's always low. So your first supply of food runs out in like a year, and I guess that gives you an idea of how much food you need to produce, because you start off with like 1,200 and it runs out like within the year. So you need to produce over 1,200 food every year, which is hard. Very hard, apparently. So that's 200. That's good. So that also gives us leather, which is very nice. Early autumn, and I don't think these crops are going to die until winter. Oops, I need to grab a... Oh, there we go. Need to grab a phone charger. My phone's going to start beeping at me a bunch. There we go. Put you over there. And, let's see. So, what do we need? We need that to finish before the winter comes. And that looks like it's going to be fine. And that makes us... That gives us 900 beans. Wow. We've got over 1,000 beans from one crop, which is fantastic. But I don't know if it's good enough, you know? That's all I'm saying. How far does that reach? So we need to move this way with our stuff, right? I think it might be a good idea to make a schoolhouse. Because if we can just survive with this many people, then the schoolhouse will make everything better. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. This is my schoolhouse is my like pro strategy that I'm trying to get working. Put it down here like that, and we'll put a path between the houses and to the schoolhouse. Right? Yeah, cool. That works. And we will put a bath here. Awesome. And then we'll put another room for another house right here, which is awesome. Do that. You're at your limit, so you should probably up your limit. 300 so that nobody freezes. I remember having 400 was enough to get something like 7 houses for the winter all settled. So we'll do that. Well, for now, probably 300, okay? Let's try that. Just because I want to have enough for the winter, because otherwise we're screwed, right? Let's put a Forester's Lodge out here. What's our breakdown? We can spare 1 person, right? Okay, so let's build 1 Forester's Lodge. I think that's a good idea. I guess we'll find out. Needs to be as much kind of area to seed as possible. So I kind of like that spot right there. Well, wait. But I wanted to move west out of here. Having a path through the forest seems like a cool idea, though. So let's kind of do it. I don't know. Let's just do it right here, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. What's low? Logs. Okay, so why don't you just cut down some logs? Cut down them trees. And we'll cut down these trees because I kind of want to put some more farms over there. Okay. Get all those trees down, please. And then stone as well. We need stone. A couple of more stone, okay. Grab these stones. Go on. You got this. You've got this. So, one thing that I have been trying to do is kind of like move forward all the time, but honestly, that's not been working very well. So, what I need to do is kind of take baby steps. So I'm trying to get that forester so that we can have I made that forester so that we can have just enough people to why are there 3 homeless people? I made that forester so that we can have like just enough you know, like log production going on, so that we have like a little bit of automatic log production. And that way we'll be able to kind of sustain ourselves. I'm looking for like a sustained style here this time, because we've not been doing so great in our last few attempts at kind of rushing, because rushing just doesn't work. So yeah. Oh, we need a teacher, and that'll be awesome. So let's spare a teacher, please. Okay, so 1 teacher. Where'd they go? Teacher. There. Okay, teacher and a forester. Once that ever happens. Just need some stone. Okay, that's good. It's a good thing. Still homeless people, huh? Need lots of stone for a stone house. Surprise. Okay. Okay. What? Stone is low. Again. No, I just gathered all the stone. There. That stone should do us for a minute. Got 2 students. That's great. Okay, so I don't know how long it takes, but we will see. It's the 2nd year now, and they just entered. So, yeah. Let's see. The wood chopper is full. That's not a bad thing. I think when he's full, he might, like, do other things. I'm not entirely sure. Let's find out. Let's find out where he is. There. Woodcutter. Yeah, he's helping. He's helping right now. So that's great. So when they're full, they go help do other things. Ah, it's time for more crops to come in. That doesn't seem right. Oh, there they go. Okay, that's alright. Awesome. So we had enough food this time, which is a huge plus. We put up 3 stone houses this time, which I think possibly is helping with our firewood retention. Hunting cabin. They made 400 venison with only 1 person last year, so that's a plus. The crops made 1484 beans last year, so that's really good. Oh, we need a forester now. Forester. There they are, forester. So this will produce, with 1 person I think it's going to produce maybe like 20 every year, but when there's an educated forester in there, it should go a lot higher. And once we get a few more people, we can have 4 foresters, so that'll be an easy 100 every year, and like, I don't know, just stuff like that. It'll make it a lot easier is what I'm trying to say. So, forester, and they cut and plant. Log limit that they won't gather after 200. Yeah, that sounds fine. And then I think I'll just leave them, let them trek through the woods. It's their territory, right? Reserve of food is low. That's not good, but we are gathering tons of food right now, right? So that's good. Ooh. But here's where it starts happening. So this is late summer year 2, and in year 3 is usually when everybody starves to death for an undiscernible reason. Okay. So we're good on firewood. We've got 3 stone houses, which is just amazing. These are all full, apparently. That's not great, because I did end up having those multi-generational houses in Giraffaton, and it didn't work out because everybody started dying of old age instead of reproducing, and that was not good. So we need houses. We always need to be adding houses so that everyone can multiply. And as they multiply, we can do things like add more farms. So like when some of these students become adults, we'll add a couple more houses, right? And then we'll add a couple more, we'll add 1 more farm, right? That seems like a legit plan. This is mostly full, which means I want to expand it. And so I would like to, how big is this reach? So we can do stuff right here. I would like to, I would really like to just tear it down and then build over it. I don't know though. I think I'll just build, the stockpile right here instead. "10 by 10 I think is the biggest one we can make, so just make 1 there. People should clear that. Builders should clear that, rather. We don't need 4 builders, right? So we can actually have, what would we do well with? If we had an extra forester, that would help their numbers, and an extra hunter would help their numbers. So, there. 2 builders is okay. We're just going to go one thing at a time now. One little thing at a time. And let's dismantle this one. There. So that should all get moved over here instead. And then it'll get torn down. Yeah, there we go. Now everything should be much more comfortable over here space-wise. And might make another field right here. How far do you reach? So we can make... Oh, we can't put another one quite right there. We can put a field over here, though. Yeah, we can just put another one over here. That'll be okay. And... how are you doing? 5 students? Yep. These stone houses are good. I guess they're all packed, all the houses. So... let's go ahead and make more houses here. I'm gonna make wooden houses this time. There. And put down some more roads. Down the length of it. There we go. What do we need? We do need a tailor, right? I do wonder how long it takes for the schoolhouse to finish, though. It's something I'm curious about. So this is only the 2nd year, though. 3rd year, there you go. Oh, and we're going hungry now. What did I tell you? 3rd year is when everyone starts starving for no reason. Whew, okay. Well, we have the hunters, right? Last season you produced 4, current season you haven't produced at all, so that's not good. And now everyone's going hungry, so we're screwed basically is what I'm trying to say. Look at that. 3rd year. Everything goes to hell in the 3rd year. It's just how this game goes apparently. Look at that. I guarantee you this is just gonna get worse. I mean, if we're hungry now, how are we going to survive winter? Am I right? Like, what? Who? Which one of you is hungry? Doesn't tell me. Okay. Oh, it just means that there's no food in the house. Right. Inventory, beans, and junk. Okay. So there's, like, not enough to go around, is what you're trying to tell me. So I need to have... So what I really need is another farm, at least, I guess, is what you're trying to tell me. But I don't have enough people for that yet. 2 hungry people. Great. Farmers, no less. And dead. Look at this. 3rd year. Everyone starts starving. What the hell is this game? What am I doing? Like, I lack the comprehension, apparently. Go on. Yes, tend your field. And then everyone starve. One of the farmers died in the field instead of eating the food that's in front of them. Come on now. So we need, like... we have venison, right? Like, not enough, though, apparently. What have you gathered this season? 400. Only 400, though? Like, that's a pretty small amount. You need to be gathering more venison per year, guys. Oh. Okay, so the moral of the story is... get more food. And how? How do we do that? Exactly. How exactly do we get more food if this doesn't work? How do we get more food? Food. Let's think about it a little bit, right? What's low? Food, of course it is. We've got the hunting cabin. The gatherer's hut doesn't seem to do anything because it just gets eaten up as well. It produces like as much as a farm like that does, but it still doesn't work. So we'll build one, but it won't help. So let's build a path into town like that. And the gatherer's hut, and hope for the best, really, I guess, is the answer to this. I guess 2 of the people entered the real world, but we still have no food, so it doesn't matter. 1 person should be a gatherer, at least, right? Go on, why don't you just bring stuff down to your home? Reserve of food is low, as usual. This is already done for the year, apparently, and so we're screwed. You're all going to starve to death. You're not getting any more than 400 venison every season, so look, there's some guys right in your influence. Why don't you go get them? Get them. Why does everyone starve in the 3rd year? Come on. Knock it off, would you? You've got all the resources you need for this, so just build it, okay? There you go. 2 out of 3 builders. Why are there 3 whole builders? No. Okay. 3 can work on that 1 building, I see. Ooh, students, why don't you come out of studentdom and help out a little bit? We did lose some students, which means they are educated members of the workforce now. Which is pretty fantastic, actually. But they're probably laborers, so we need to put a hunter and a forester on. That 3rd hunter in there, and that'll be beautiful. We have no clothes anymore. That's not good. So we need a tailor, but they can't, you know, like... Okay, there you go. Now you don't need... There you go. Okay, so... They still have to go over there. We do need a tailor. This is a necessary item, tailor, which can make 12 clothes a year, according to the Hunter's Lodge. Oh, look, so we get 200 venison and 6 leather per person there, so that's something. Huh. Not enough, though, since we have no food now. All the food is probably in everybody's house and going to be eaten in a heartbeat. It is now late autumn, and we have no food. Have you even produced any food? You produced 44 food. That's like enough for 1 house for 1 day. Okay. What are you producing every year now? 59 logs. That's really good, actually. That's fantastic. A couple of iron and stone, too. That's really good. Okay, that's helping. How many are in there? 3. It may not be the best use of 3 people. Especially when it seems like we need more food. So, you... Yep, you got 206. 200 a thing, 6 of another. We're not entirely starving? Nobody's complaining about it yet. We might survive this winter, but it's not going to be a victory. It's more of a survival. Like I said, baby steps. I'm trying to take baby steps here. I feel like that's going to be the only way we can actually get enough stuff. Because I don't even know what I did in that other one, in that other town, to really make it work. So, yeah. So we've got our cozy little village here this time, and it's about that time, speaking of times. I'm going to have to end this episode here, and I'm going to figure out if we can survive the winter, and whether or not we can actually produce enough food to survive for the future. We do have better workers now, right? Yes, educated. Yes, educated. Yes, educated. So, oh look, they're already getting more because I think maybe because they're educated. So that's a plus, right? Educated? Yes. Yes. And no. Okay, well that's 2 out of 3 is good. Are you educated? Yeah, you're educated. That's awesome. So you're gonna be a good gatherer for everybody. Yeah, so now so I'm gonna have to call this video quits, and we're gonna put our educated workforce to good use. Gonna try to make more food. Think we're gonna put like an orchard somewhere over here, out of the way of this thing. So like somewhere over here, I suppose, maybe like right there. But gonna try to get an orchard, and that way we'll get some more food in here, and we've got some room for some more buildings right here. So maybe like a tavern and more houses or something, because that'll keep everyone's happiness up. And if we can grow like fruit, that'll be really good. But we need to also think about getting over to this river to get the trader. So we're going to think about that. And for now, I'm going to go for real this time. And hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave that like to show that you did like it. And I will see you next time. Until then, stay well, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.